CBS 46 News presents Public Affairs on Peach.
And good morning to you. Welcome to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Vince Sims. Unseasonably warm temperatures got the 2018 spring allergy season off to an early start. I'm sure many of you are probably already sneezing through it. Well, our Rebecca Schramm says the sneezing and wheezing are just the beginning.
Come on in.
Okay.
Dan and Hannah Garton share daddy-daughter time regularly. Both have serious allergies, so they get their shots together. This time of year, when the trees start to bloom,
I get really scratchy.
Hannah says it makes it tough to play her favorite sport.
I play soccer, but I like it and I don't like it because it's allergy season, and I really don't like the allergies.
You start to get the feeling in the sinuses with your, like it's going to explode.
Dan says the headaches and itchy eyes hit him hard when he first moved to the Atlanta area from out west.
Never knew there were so many different types of trees and weeds until I moved out here and got an allergy test, and now I'm allergic to all of them.
Atlanta's the city in the forest.
Dr. Kathleen Sheeran is an allergist with Atlanta Allergy and Asthma. She says for most people, over-the-counter medicines and eye drops provide relief.
We used to have nothing, but now you have the Claritins, the Zyrtex, the Allegras. You can have allergy eye drops over the counter. But if that isn't working, then and you're miserable, and certainly if I hear that I just don't go outside in the spring, that's no way to live. We can really improve your quality of life. Come see us.
We're just starting to see blooms on the trees, so the current pollen count is nowhere near what it will be in March and April. But I'm learning it only takes a small amount of the pollen you're allergic to have a big impact. So are allergy sufferers in for this kind of misery from now until the end of spring?
Who knows, we may have another blast of cold air, and what happens then, it doesn't kill the pollen, it just kind of shuts the production off, and then it picks up again.
Bottom line, get ready. This is just the beginning of Metro Atlanta's allergy season, which for those with grass allergies could last until June. Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.
My, oh my. So pull up a chair, grab some tissues, because we're talking allergies for the next half hour. My first guest is Dr. Jeffrey Gallops, founder of the Ear, Nose, and Throat Institute. Thank you very much for being here.
Glad to be here, Vince.
All right, thank you. So now one of the last things we just heard there is that the cold snaps aren't going to fix anything. So like the cold snap we just had a couple of days, not going to help?
It's not going to help a whole lot. We're exposed to allergens year-round. We really have 4 seasons. Right now, the allergies that we're dealing with are trees. Then in the summer will be the grasses, and then in the fall there are weeds. But in the wintertime, you're dealing with allergies because of dust mites in the house.
Wow, I was just going to say, so basically Atlanta has about 4 allergy seasons. We don't just go through one of those.
That's right. We're in the allergy belt.
All right. I was going to say, how do we compare to other areas? Does it seem like allergies are worse in our region?
People think that the South is worse because we have 4 seasons, but there are allergens everywhere, all over the world. It just depends on whether your immune system is sensitive to it.
Now, you may be getting them now, but not realizing and having to seek treatment. Does insurance cover like allergy treatments?
They do, testing and treatment. There are other forms of treatment, such as allergy drops that you can place under the tongue that insurance doesn't cover. But the key is to make sure you're getting the right therapy, getting it from innovators who can deliver it in cost-effective manners.
All right. Well, since insurance does cover some of that,
yes.
You mentioned testing on that. I noticed that we have some utensils here, medical utensils. So we're going to do a test on you, right, to show people.
Yeah, this show you. It's just very easy. So I'm going to ask Adrian to come in and place a test on me.
Now, as she's getting ready, I want to say now, when I was younger, I had to get allergy shots weekly because I had real bad allergies.
Right.
The test they did on me was on my back and a lot of pricking.
Well, that's still
Is it changed now? Or?
It has changed to some degree. Now, there are people that need that type testing performed, but generally for nasal allergies, which most of us, that's what we complain about this time of year, we can do just skin testing and do a scratch test, and we can actually send you home with the serums and let you do it at home.
All right,
so
Ms. Adrian's going to show us just is this pretty simple routine?
Yes, very.
Describe it for us.
So we are just going to take this little device. So they're little prongs. They're not sharp as a needle, but they're little prongs, and each one of them has allergens on them. So what we'll do is just place it on his arm, press down, go side to side, pull up, and that's it.
Wow.
As simple as that.
It's that simple. And so people shouldn't be scared of having allergy testing and screening in particular. So this is a scratch test. And that's what we use at the ENT Institute for determining what you're allergic to. And based on that, we can develop the serums, and then you can take allergy shots, which are covered by insurance, and or allergy drops.
Okay, so by doing this test, you said you can formulate the type of medicine that you would need for it, but what about the over-the-counters, the Claritins, are those?
Well, they're all helpful, but the only way to treat your allergies 24/7 is to be on immunotherapy. Allergy pills, Claritin, those type things, topical nasal steroid sprays, all those should be tried first. But if you really want to desensitize, then you need to have immunotherapy. Desensitization is not immunity. It's not like having a vaccination, but you're retraining the immune system to not be allergic. That's what you're doing.
Okay, and then that would be read, I guess, in about how long does it take to know it?
About 10 to 15 minutes, probably.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll know what my allergies are, but I know I'm allergic. I'm not the president, I am a client. I take allergy shots.
Okay,
right?
all right, well, good. Nice to know that you're the doctor and a client, so you know what you're doing. You'll treat yourself right.
That's right.
Okay, well, don't go anywhere, because when we return, Dr. Gallup's with more on allergy information you need to know.